everyone! Welcome to this episode of Catching Up with Yoseka Stationery So Casual. We are in the holiday spirit this week. We've had lots of holiday things going on. I hope you guys are all great. You can see Neil is here today, which means Jacob is sick. Yeah. He woke up today and he's been having like a runny nose, so like we've done in past episodes, we're just keeping the rest of the team safe and filming with just me and Neil today.
Right.
Hopefully all of you guys are healthy and hopefully we don't get sick. This week at Yoseka, it's just been super busy. I feel like it's really like feeling like the holidays recently.
It's been fun, yeah.
It has been, we've seen so many people, like a lot of people from out of town were visiting the store over the weekend and just like lots of orders coming in. I can tell you guys have been watching the holiday gift guide videos, so thank you so much. I worked hard.
Yeah, you did.
I worked hard on that gift guide, so.
You spent a long time on it.
Yes.
Yeah.
I did.
And you were saying it was something that you wanted to make last year.
That's right. Yeah, I actually really wanted to make the holiday gift guide video last year, and it just kept getting pushed off because, well, we didn't have the studio actually last year. So it would have required everybody to be like quiet for 2.5 hours in the middle of a really busy holiday season.
Last year our camera was like right in front of where everyone worked. We had to be very quiet every time we start filming something.
Yes.
Yeah.
And for certain videos, like where it would take people multiple tries, like it would really take almost like nearly half a day or all day just like filming this video, and everyone just had to be really mindful and quiet and considerate. So I'm really happy, thankful that we were able to move into a studio across the hall this year and be able to make so many more videos for you all. Hopefully you guys have been enjoying them. Thank you for watching the gift guide especially. And I've definitely been noticing like lots of orders coming in with all of the things on the gift guide, which really makes me very happy. It makes me very happy. So thank you. I'm glad you guys have been getting some ideas from the gift guide. This week, more holiday things. We actually announced a little surprise collaboration.
It's very cool.
It's very cool.
Just arrived Saturday.
It just arrived over the weekend, so it's very new, and it's actually based off of the holiday postcard that May designed for us. This is the holiday postcard that we talked about in last week's episode, featuring a little winter scene of Yoseka, and it has all of our team members on it here. The front of the postcard is a photo of our team, and we include these postcards with all outgoing orders. You've definitely gotten one of these postcards if you ordered from us in like the last week or so.
Yeah.
But the exciting thing is this. Do you want to tell everybody what this is, Neil?
This is the Nouto card.
Yes. That's the correct answer. This is the Nouto card. Nouto is a company from Japan that makes these ink swatch postcards and card size cards. Once you swatch colors over it or watercolor over it, you can see the design come out. So Nouto makes these in lots of different designs, and we've been wanting to collab with Nouto for a while, and so excited that they were actually able to print May's postcard as a design so quickly. So here you can see a lot of our team members have been having a lot of fun with the postcard, and Leo actually, this is a work in progress that Leo is making, where they're coloring in the different sections with all of these different colors for ink. So you can see like you can find like the red is Kobe number 39 Brick Warehouse, and so on and so forth. We'll be including these Nouto postcards in all orders containing a fountain pen or a bottle of ink.
We kind of are just assuming people who use fountain pen and ink will like this.
Right. Some people might not know what it is.
Right.
So,
but it also works with watercolors. So if you don't have fountain pen or you don't have fountain pen ink, if you have watercolor, so leave us a note and we'll include one.
Yeah. I'm so happy with how this turned out, and shout out to Nouto for printing this in record time.
Yeah,
all the
so
way
fast.
from Japan.
Yeah, so fast. Yeah.
We were like, how fast can you do this? And they were like, give us a few days. So thank you so much. And I know that we said that like we had our last collab with the Travelers thing a few months ago. So this was a surprise. But I hope you all like it. And yeah, I really love it. Hopefully we get to work with Nouto again.
Yeah.
Right? Moving on, we have some more newly added stationery to talk about. We have some things in front of us on the table here and a bunch of fountain pens that I'm really excited to talk about. There are a bunch of beautiful fountain pens on this tray here, and I think I'll just start here with the Kaweco Art Sports. These Kaweco Art Sports are winter novelty limited editions, and we talked about them a couple of weeks ago. This is two of the colors. This is the terrazzo, and then this is the blue. I forget the name of the blue one.
Pebble blue.
Pebble blue, okay. But there's also two more colors.
Yeah.
There's the white one, and then there's also the hickory brown.
Yeah.
They're really interesting also because they are similar in body to the regular Kaweco Sports. They are similar in body to the regular Kaweco Sports, but posted they do have slightly different dimensions. So you can see here, posted the regular sports come out a little bit longer and the art sports are shorter. And then I also love the addition of the built-in clip over here. I think that's a really classy detail. Yeah. I'm excited about the terrazzo.
Yeah,
I really love it. Okay, so these are the art sports. And then moving on, we have more new fountain pens to talk about. These are Sailor Veilios. So in a previous episode, Ashley and I briefly introduced Sailor Veilios. These are like a very unique model of Sailor fountain pen because it has the cap of like a Pro Gear size and then the barrel of a Pro Gear Slim. And then the length is actually perfectly in between the Pro Gear Slim length and the Pro Gear length. It's like this hybrid, and they're super limited. They are also made by hollowing out like a single acrylic resin rod. So they're really, really polished and smooth.
Kind of similar to art, right?
Yeah, actually, that's pretty much exactly how art sports are made, and they're both really, really smooth, polished. Even like on the threading, you can feel they're really smooth. This is the pearl mint, and this is the violet. They're both really pretty. My favorite is this pearl mint one.
Yeah.
It's so gorgeous.
But surprisingly, the violet has been more popular.
I guess I'm in the minority of liking the pearl mint. I don't know. I feel like one other detail that I really love about the Veilios is actually this band here. Did you talk about, do you know this?
What about this band?
It's heavier. It's like a more solid band.
Oh, I
Do you
didn't
see
know
that?
that before, yeah.
It's a very solid band of metal, which contributes to the fact that it's a little bit more expensive, but it feels really solid. And I was telling Ashley, it feels like a wedding band to me, like a ring. So it feels really nice. It feels like jewelry, and I think that's part of it's the subtle details in the Sailor pens that really make them feel different from one another, and they're really good at doing that.
Yeah.
So these are the new Veilios.
Do you think just from the description of the cap is Pro Gear, the body is slim, people can kind of understand at home what it feels like?
I think so. Yeah, it does. It definitely does feel a little top heavy. Like when you're holding it in your hand like this, it kind of feels like top heavy like this. And then whether you want to post it or not, I guess it's like a personal choice. It kind of feels nice posted actually. Let us know if you have any questions about these in the comments.
Yeah, or maybe stop at our store to give it a try.
Yeah, definitely. If you want to feel one in your hand, you can do that. Okay, next up on the pen tray, we have one last pen. It is a subtle beauty. It's very cool. Do you want to tell everybody about this pen?
This is the Naginata Togi nib on the 1911 King of Pen body. And it features the King of Pen nib right here. And then the tip is the specialty nib right here. This, I believe, is the 4th year that Sailor is doing this series. So out of 500 pen limited number worldwide, the first year might be blue, red, and another one that's white. So it's got all these marble finish.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Have you seen those before?
I don't know. I've definitely seen this one before. Maybe because it's the newest one.
Yeah.
But so I was reading a little bit about this pen before, and in the box it actually comes with a little, it was inspired by this really beautiful wood block printing, ukiyo style painting by Harunobu Suzuki. And this is the painting right here. As soon as I saw that, it just kind of made sense. So I felt like I should bring it in and show you guys. Like, it really evokes all the colors of this painting in there, and it's really, really cool. The body of this pen is actually ebonite. For those of you who don't know, ebonite is sulfurized hardened rubber. So it's like really, it's gone through lots of process and like been treated to become very hard. Historically, ebonite is a material that was used for fountain pens in order to make it very durable, because fountain pens used to be, when they were first coming out, they were like really expensive. So it is a very durable, very resilient material, ebonite, and it actually has a different feel to it than resin or plastic does. It feels softer, and they say it feels warmer. So like if you hold it in your hand, the heat of your hand actually like transfers to the heat, and I feel that way. I do feel that this like feels different from other fountain pens. I love that, like, if you hold the painting next to this pen, they really did do a great job of translating a painting into a fountain pen.
That's cool.
Yeah. So those are our new fountain pens, and then we also have some new TSL items to talk about. I'm really excited about these. These are A6 and A5 leather notebook covers. You can see here, I'll show you guys the A6 because that fits really nicely in the frame. Comes in 3 colors, black, natural, and brown. And it's the same shape of cover as the calf leather notebook covers that we've shown previously. So one of my favorite details about these covers is how wide these flaps are, because it holds a notebook really, really securely. It doesn't kind of let the notebook kind of float around in the cover as that much. It's like a matte colored, non-reflective leather. So definitely be careful with this one. It doesn't, like, if you get water on it or something, it will definitely stain. And it's been embossed and stamped with the TSL logo, like that. And they fit the A6 Hobonichis as well as the Day Frees. They fit Stalogy A6 really well.
Like the thinner?
Wait, is it Day Free? Actually, no. They fit the A6 Hobonichis, and they also fit like the Stalogy 365 days really well. And then the same goes for the A5. It's the cousin and the Stalogy A5 365 days really well.
Right, so these are like thicker, like solid.
Thicker, yeah.
Leather.
I actually did get a question from a customer about whether or not these would fit the Day Free, so I have to test that out. Maybe in a future episode we'll test that out.
There is...
Oh, there's an Avec!
Avec here.
Wow, okay.
Yeah. We just have them everywhere.
Wow, we do have these everywhere. So I'm gonna put the Avec onto the A6 cover and see how that fits. You know what, it is a little bit loose, but it's not horrible. It's actually nice because of those flaps. Because those flaps are so wide, it's not coming out of it. There's no risk of it coming out.
Right, a good design.
So I would do it.
Yeah.
I would do it.
Nice.
Yes to the Avecs.
So yes to the Day Free.
I think yes to the Day Free too. So that's it for the newly added stationery of this week. We have some beautiful fountain pens. And I love how they're all like kind of marble. You know, none of them are like solid color.
That's
They're all like,
that's funny.
there's a
All of
trend
them
here,
are.
right? None of them are like solid color fountain pens. Those
don't
are
know
so 2022, I guess.
I think it might be a coincidence.
I know, I'm just kidding. But yeah, I actually, those are really growing on me.
Yeah, the marble finish.
The marble.
Yeah. When we first started, I was very into the transparent pens.
You were,
Yeah, I was super into it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's why a lot of our testers in store for like our first ever gold nibs were all clear pens.
All clear pens.
Right, like Twisby, the Sailor transparent gold.
Yeah.
It's all Neil.
Yeah, it's all me.
So that's about it for the newly added stationery. Do you have a favorite?
Do I have a favorite? I think my favorite has to go to the Sailor. It's for a special reason that we not only have the Syokei, now we have more of the Sailor that's similar, like special design.
Right, like the Veilio.
Like Veilio,
Yeah.
yeah. These are kind of like different type of Sailor pens that we didn't have before, like not the standard model. So,
Right.
which is very cool. So it's like meaningful.
Good job, Neil. You did it.
No, I think our team worked hard
That's
for
true.
this.
Okay, well that's a good favorite, Neil.
Yeah.
Good job, good pick.
What is yours?
Ooh, I would actually be really happy with any of these things added to my collection. Wink, it's the holidays.
These are all great, actually. Yeah.
Do you think Neil got that hint? He missed it.
I missed it for a second.
Yeah, I think I love these TSL covers.
Yeah,
I love a really simple classic leather cover. And I don't have anything that's like this natural color. And I've had my eye on something like this for a while. I've seen a customer in store showed me how this patina is.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Oh, really?
It gets shiny
clear one?
and it gets kind of pink.
Oh.
Yeah.
So the lighter one always has that kind of effect, right?
Yeah.
They always like patina very differently. Just like the Traveler's Notebook too.
Yeah. So I really love this, and I love the idea of having it in 10 years as well. So those are great. So other than that, we had a pretty busy weekend in store. As I was saying, lots of people doing holiday shopping.
Right.
And we actually had a visit from a really good customer who's been a customer for years, and his name is Andrew. So Andrew actually he's from Virginia. He was visiting from Virginia, and he happened to be in town for like a keyboard thing. And so he brought all of his friends to Yoseka, and a lot of them are also like into fountain pens, I guess, which is great.
It's the keyboard, like a mechanical keyboard.
Mechanical keyboard.
Like you customize.
Yeah. Sorry.
They had a meetup.
Yes, they had a meetup. Did you know that?
I saw their post.
Oh, you saw their post.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. And Andrew has actually started his own like business in the last couple of years. So he started baking cookies, and he started his company called Cookies by Andrew.
Yeah.
So I ordered from them a couple of years ago, and since he was coming to New York, I put in a very large order for lots of sugar for our team, basically.
You got so many bags.
Knowing that it's the holidays and everybody needs lots of sugar to get us through the day. So Andrew actually brought us so many cookies, brownies, all of these sweet treats, and I can't recommend more. They're so cute. He makes like a few different types of cookies, and they're all like in his home, so it's just, you're supporting Andrew. If you guys are looking for a gift, I recommend. This video is sponsored by Cookies by Andrew. Just kidding. I even have a pin. I have a pin where I should have worn the pin. I bought a pin. But yeah, I'm a fan of Andrew. He's very sweet, and I'm a fan of supporting a small company, and I'm also a fan of cookies. So yeah, these are really good if you guys are looking for something delicious to snack on this holiday season. Yeah, it was great to meet Andrew also, because he has like a 2.5-year-old who's like right around the age of Jacob. So we were just kind of sharing stories, like battle stories of like what it's like to have a 2.5-year-old at this time. And Jacob wasn't even sick at that time when I saw him. But he's sick now, so it's gonna get more interesting. But yeah, Andrew, it was so good to see you. So happy to meet you in store this weekend, and I felt like I already knew you when I saw you when you walked in. I was like gasping because I was so happy to see your face. Thank you for bringing us and hand delivering us all these sweet treats. And I hope that you had a great visit to New York. For anybody else who visited us this weekend, I know there were a bunch of you guys who said hi and said that you guys were visiting from other places. So thank you all so much for stopping by and saying hi and visiting Yoseka Stationery on your trip to New York. And I think that's probably about it for this episode of Catching Up with Yoseka Stationery.
Yeah. What about Ask Yoseka Anything?
Oh, well, no, I was gonna do the wait, but I can't do it anymore.
Oh,
that's right.
Yeah.
So
this week we got one question.
This week for Ask Yoseka Anything, we received one question. I mean, like at this point, I'm not necessarily looking for people to say this is for Ask Yoseka Anything.
Oh, yeah.
But I just take any questions that people ask, and then I say, oh, maybe we'll answer it on Ask Yoseka Anything. So this week we got a question that I was going to feature, but it didn't work out because it was about the weight of a pen, the art sport.
Our scale disappeared.
I have to track it down. I think Neil put it somewhere.
We move a lot of things around.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we'll weigh it. We'll find out the answer as soon as we can. But for anybody else who has any questions about like gifts or anything product related, do let us know. You can just send it to us, or you can write that it's Ask Yoseka Anything question, and we'd love to feature you because I'm sure lots of other people would find that question very helpful as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, that wraps it up for this episode, and thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all have wonderful holiday days ahead of you, lots of fun holiday shopping. Not stress, don't stress. And thank you all so much for watching. We'll see you in the next episode.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.